It's us. It's another week. It's another friend. It's another guest. And this week, our friend and guest is Paula. Paula, welcome to the show. And for those that have not met you before, would you like to introduce yourself, please?
Hello, and thank you for the opportunity of being here and introduce myself. My name's Paula. I'm from Spain, something you will perceive in my accent, maybe. And I'm a data professional specialized in data visualization techniques and in Power BI. I love UX, I love communication, I love marketing. I've been working as a marketer time ago. And well, I'm a LinkedIn learning instructor. I have some courses related to artificial intelligence and data visualization with Power BI in the Spanish library. Makes sense. Also, some of them in Portuguese, not in English.
I have not seen either of those. I,
Me
I don't know
neither,
why
No,
which
that
is
is.
weird.
you can try to
Yeah.
follow them. So at the same time, you will learn some Spanish. Maybe that's something useful. And
Potentially.
yeah, sometimes I see courses in other languages just for the sake of getting more vocabulary and these things. But well, this is another part of the
I
story.
would get a lot of vocabulary because I currently have like 2 words in each of those languages. So,
No, to me it's okay. It's good in English or in other languages sometimes. Yeah, but well, yeah. What I do is basically to connect people with this interface between a human side because I love this connection between strategy, data, artificial intelligence, tools, technology, but without the connection of the final users, we are missing some part or yeah, in case we want to really have a real impact and return on the investment we made in the technology, it makes sense to involve the users since the very beginning in the projects, and that's why I connect everything. And yeah, in Power BI I focus only in these data visualization techniques because well, I know that there are a lot of professionals specialized in cleaning data, in DAX, in well, all these other sides in modeling the data, and all these parts that are necessary to make big projects and yeah, serious business data architectures, reports, etc. And well, I can tell you more about myself, but I think it's enough for the first presentation introduction.
I
I
like it.
think you already gave some things away for our first
Mm.
proper question, but we may be wrong. I mean, who knows? Because our first proper question, if you want to call it that, is what is your favorite data thing? And again, I think you kind of gave at least a direction away, but let's see.
But we can go deeper because data visualization is it's a field itself. So we
Hmm.
can the thing I like the most in Power BI it's the possibility of interaction it provides us, and this is something apparently easy to implement, but it requires to have a deep knowledge about the interaction the user will have. For
Hmm.
example, a highlight visual when you click in one visual or you filter and then something happens. With these little adjustments in the final report, you can really develop a story. And that's something that people don't take care a lot, or I think we can do better things with that. And it's one of the features I like the most. And well, and now that it's starting these things in the right back capabilities, I'm not sure
Hmm.
if I like it or not. I know that it's gonna be I don't know, there's some friction in the in the environment, in the air, touching the data and allowing the user to make those things. I don't know how it's gonna be the real impact around the data itself, but the interaction between the clicks you can do, you can make around the dashboard. It really can help you to develop a story, and I really like it.
So this is actually kind of tying in what we talked to our guest last week on about knowing kind of what the user needs that they might not even know that they need, so that you can predict where they're going to go, what they're going to click, and then you can build onto that. That's super cool. Nice.
Mm.
Okay. Well, when you're not up to Power BI reports and thinking ahead about what users might want. What do you get up to in your spare time? What's your favorite non-data thing?
My favorite non-data things nowadays is bachata. I've discovered the Latin rhythms and dancing,
Okay.
and I am a bit obsessed. Not obsessed, but it's something I start taking some classes in December last year. And well, it's incredible the time I can spend doing that, because it really helps me to disconnect from everything. It's like
Mm-hmm.
you're focusing only on your body, the music, the interaction with the other. Again, interaction maybe has something in common. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. And I don't know, it's kind of my passion now. But in general, I've been always related to arts. I've been in different bands playing rock, indie rock music. Now I'm
Okay.
switching to the Latin stuff. I don't know. Also giving, yeah, I spent the previous periods or years in my life, I spend my life working in data events or freaky stuff, and then in music, preparing the concerts. I love to spend time in studio, creating new songs, singing, playing guitar, keys. I've did a lot of different
Many
things.
talents. That's
But
cool.
not specialized. No, well, not. I mean, I'm not a super piano performer, but enough to cover in a song, in a proper indie rock concerts while singing chorus, like the secondary voice, and
Mm-hmm.
some, yeah, arrangements and these things. And I really like and enjoy in music, in dancing, arts in general.
Very cool.
I was going to start with, oh, this is perfect because now we have another addition to the Finding Data
Mm-hmm.
Friends dancing crew.
It's
And,
true.
and then you came with all these instruments, and now I'm not sure if we're actually going to place you on the dance crew or on the band or somewhere in
She can be
between.
both. She can be all.
I don't know, but please consider, yeah, the invitation. I'll be there if it's possible.
I'm fine with both. We can do that, yes.
Yeah.
Cool, cool.
Because I mean, now we've still had more musicians than dancers, or at least more people that
Mm-hmm.
admitted to
True.
being musicians rather than being dancers. So there's also
Mhm.
that. So
Very true.
Yeah, it's something that, well, time ago, it's something I didn't share openly, you know. But now that I'm my own boss, I don't know, I have my company, I don't care about the image I should project. When you're in a company, maybe you, I don't know, you omit kind of information, or
Mm-hmm.
you don't want to split or your life. But now, yeah, now I feel comfortable telling openly what I am, because it's this creativity part of my life.
Mm-hmm.
All the experience I have on stage, or the inputs, or I don't know, I get the best from the art and then apply it in a way when I'm creating new methodologies or new games or workshops within companies, and this data, new approaches, etc. This design approach,
Mm-hmm.
it's something I really think it adds value to what I am, because it's what I am. I mean, if the
100%.
customer will like me, it's okay. If not, it's where I
Mm-hmm.
am. There are a lot of professionals around the globe, so yeah, maybe I'm not the, her option, and yeah, it's something
Oh, I
I share.
appreciate
So
that.
we need to ask if people dance bachata or salsa or something, because maybe we have more people in the field.
We had a salsa dancer just a couple weeks ago.
correct.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
And we had a pole dancer before, so we had all kinds of different.
Mm-hmm.
However, I would also say, I mean, especially in the field that you specialize in, kind of showing that you're also doing creative work in your
Mm-hmm.
non-professional life. I think that even adds value rather than it's something. And at the same time, I would say being someone creative is not something that you would hide from.
Totally agree. I think bringing your authentic whole self to work is is an important part of who we are, and it brings. Uh,
So, Paula, I mean, with all that dancing and playing at concerts and all that,
oof,
that's also physically draining. And if you get physically drained, you're getting hungry, I assume. At least
what a
I'm getting
segue.
hungry from just thinking about all that. Which gets us, I have no idea how we got there, but which gets us to another question that we usually never ask. But what's your favorite food?
This is an answer I've changed months ago,
Okay.
and it's a burger, a classic normal burger, meat. And it's because I should follow a gluten-free diet, and I really miss the bread and
Mm-hmm.
in the burgers, like the real bread, because the gluten-free bread is not exactly the same, and it's something I really miss, and is yeah, has become my favorite food. Unfortunately, it's something I skip twice a month, so I can eat burgers and pizza sometimes. It's not
Perfect.
very very elaborate or something. I know that it's very basic, but yeah, it's really my favorite food now.
Well,
Are these
well,
burgers?
first of
Oh,
all, while it may be basic, it definitely qualifies as comfort food. So
mm-hmm.
let's not at that. And even if you then add to the fact that you're like, well, I'm not supposed to have that. The burger, the forbidden fruit. That's the title
makes
for the
it makes it
episode.
even more makes it even more wanted.
It can be a healthy meat, and it depends. It's not the same McDonald's or McDonald's, Burger King, whatever, from others, like the proper meat and the bread and the vegetables, etc. Can be healthy food at the same time. Yeah, but I really miss the miss it. That's why it's my favorite.
Plus,
Are you
even
make
for basic food, you can make it kind of fancy. So
True, dress it up? Are you making these burgers yourself, or is there a favorite place you're going to get them?
No, I go out. I want like the proper fat thing and big
Mm-hmm.
and with
Okay.
the
Okay.
potatoes, and well, when I enjoy it, it's like okay, let's
Yeah,
go
all
for
in.
all. Yeah,
I like it.
yes.
I appreciate that.
now I want a burger. I mean, it's going to
Mm.
be a vegetarian or fish burger for me, but still. Maybe I'm gonna do one of those shrimp patties that I was talking about
Ooh,
two
yeah.
weeks ago in the other episode. Then I'm gonna have
Sounds
some
good
nice
to me.
French fries with it. We had lunch at Friends yesterday's, and they made fish and chips for us, but they made
Oh,
everything from scratch. So
oh,
Uh,
triple fried fries,
yes.
and which kind of
Delicious.
got me
that's a
too.
good option too. It's close to
Mm-hmm.
burger,
It
pizza.
is.
Yes.
You think about, well, fish and chips. That is it is pub food basically, but at the same time,
If it's done well, though.
it was so good.
Mm-hmm.
If it's good, it's really good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Oh, now I'm hungry. I
Me
gotta get
too.
some.
No,
I
me
gotta get some
too.
leftover fish and chips, or a burger, or a pizza, or all of it. Why not?
Ooh,
Why not?
smorgasbord.
There's that. So I will head over to the kitchen and get myself some food. But before doing so, I will say thank you for joining us this week, Paula. Thank you,
Thank you.
Jess. Thank you, everyone, for watching. And we see you all next week with yet another friend. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.